Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Cephas. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the quarterfinals of ESL Go4WoT 230. That's kind of an important number, a big round number. And the map is steps. We are witnessing the match between Pokemons and the Unsullied. As you all know, the Unsullied, great army commanded by the Queen of Dragons, the Mother of Dragons, I'm sorry. And yeah, we see first ones to defend are going to be Pokemons. They took 4 T32s, Pershing, a lightweight, and a T37. And on the other side, the Unsullied team, got 2 T32s, 4 lightweights, and an M44. As we all know, the artillery is pretty common on this map. Since the introduction of new light tanks and the changing of the mods, being the tank defense, they changed that like a year ago, so there's a lot of artillery back in the game. We see a nice spot from Shone. He probably spotted at least 1 or 2 of those lightweights. Will he be able to? Nope. This lightweight here doesn't want to shoot at this Pokemon Scout, and now he probably will. No. Didn't even spot each other. Like, this is really weird. Like, when he was here, they should have spotted each other. We see the Unsullied are gonna push forward with those T32s. This T32 has a big gun, and the other one also. This is kind of weird. Like, there's one small gun, one big, another one small, and another one big. So we have 2 big and 2 small guns. I'm basically calling the big and small. This is like the last gun, and the small gun is actually the second gun. Oh, nice shot from artillery, hitting Pacientic and setting him on fire. Now he has no fire extinguisher and he's down to half HP. Really nice shot there by Mickey, or Mikey. And Pacientic is gonna look to fall back a bit. He is a bit of trouble. Unsullied will probably let artillery and these T32s try and do some work before they actually push. The lightweights are ready right behind, and we see that the main fight is gonna be towards this cap. An HE shot doing minimal damage. Let's see if it killed something. No, it just damaged the track. There's been weird situations where our team misses a shot on Toy, but this T32 actually hit. So this, yeah, as I said, this will be a fight between T32s, and the Unsullied side has the artillery behind them, so Barak hits for 5 HPs and really low rolls. The Unsullied team are in a bit of an advantage now. We will wait for the next artillery shot, and Mikey is taking his time. He doesn't wanna. Oof, he didn't penetrate. Toy. Kind of weird hit. It seemed from here. Looked like it hit in the turret, but yeah, no way to say for sure. Oof, another miss. If that hit, that would be huge. That would have penetrated his ass, and that will be another T32 down to half HP. There's 3.5 minutes, so another beautiful shot towards Pacientic. He is he's really low. Kennardi misses another one. Is a bit more offensive. Lightweights are coming to support. Lightweight still in the middle, probably waiting to see if something happens. I don't understand why the Pershing though, but yeah. We'll follow these eyes, these T-32s, sorry, moving forward. Oof, another bounce on Toy. He's hitting the turret, that's pretty unlucky. And the lightweights are moving around. We see a big push coming towards the side, actually the back of these tanks. Pershing is going to use his turret and the gun depression to actually fight them off, but they are pushing the Pokemons are pulling back, but yeah, Tsefas went down. Patientic is soon to follow probably. Yes, Shawnee is probably the next one on the list. It's a really nice focus fire from the Unsullied, Domino, CDJ, and yeah, this is pretty much the game for Unsullied. And T-32 falls down. Toy is probably going to manage to finish that T-32 of the Unsullied, but Jarvan here is alone versus 3 light tanks. It's not possible to win. And Toy finishes that T-32, but that's about it that Pokemons can do this game. Oh, Artie misses another shot. Oh, that 600 damage it did in the start really helped. Like, Chvarak took, or was it Patientic? Took another Patientic actually. I took a hit from the artillery, then another hit from another T-32, and he was down to 400 HP, which is... Dead Artie! Oh my god! Dead Artie shot! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! That was something. 1.4k damage done by Artie. He actually hit 50% of the shots, but most of them hit the turrets of those T-32s, and despite the... I think it's 240 penetration. I'm gonna check. It's good we can actually check. I think it's 240 if I remember correctly. Yeah, 240 penetration with heat and 700 average damage. It was pretty awesome looking at seeing that Artie do the work. As I said, Patientic falling down to low HP pretty quickly. He did actually 0 damage. Shawnee did 74. Those were critical hits. Oh no, he was shooting HE, so yeah, pretty bad game for Pokemons here. The Unsullied figured what they have to do, and they played it patiently. Like if you're up against those many heavies, they'll have sturdy turrets, and you can't really push that easily into them. Sorry, and like if you push whatever direction you choose, you will get a few shots from those T-32s, and like those lightweights can't really stand that much pressure from the T-32s, especially with the small guns. Like, small guns have a better accuracy, better rate of fire, and the same penetration. And I think the DPS it's pretty similar actually with the second and with the small and the big gun on the T-32. It's pretty similar. It's smaller alpha damage, but a much bigger rate of fire, like much greater, sorry, rate of fire. And the DPM is kind of the same. Maybe the small gun even has a better DPM. I can't say for sure. I never tested it though, but yeah, you can easily check on the internets. And like those, they had 2 small guns Pokemons, and those really hurt. Like if you want a cap or something, they're really accurate, and that fast rate of fire, like you can decap like crazy. Like one T-32 in a good position, hull down, can basically decap 3 tanks with no problem. That's the big issue. And Unsullied figured as they saw what Pokemon's picked, they're pretty happy with that artillery, I bet, and they just waited out, like let the artillery and T-32s do the work, and it paid off. A pretty convincing win. They lost, I think, one lightweight and two T32s, and that's about it. And yeah, pretty nice game by the Unsullied. We'll see if Pokemons have something up their sleeves for this game. Let's hope so. We want to see the game free. Haha! Pokemons actually beat No Mercy in the round of 16. No Mercy being one of the more known teams. Too Fast, Too Furious actually lost to My Revenge. Wow, a lot of surprises here. Okay, Retard Room. Yeah, Retard Room is passed in the quarters, so yeah. We'll see. It's gonna be a bit of a problem if Pokemons actually lose this, so I'll have to change teams and stuff. I hate that part. But anyway, game 2 of the quarterfinals between Pokemons and the Unsullied. We see furious pigs coming from Jarman. We just call him Yarman, but yeah, I guess if you were actually reading it on English, it would be Jarman. Jarman. Mr. Superfly. They changed up their tanks pretty much. 3 lightweights, 1 416, T32 ice free, and an RD. And on the other side, we have 4 lightweights, a Pershing and a T32. So basically similar setup. They just don't have the RD and they have a Pershing instead of one T32. Pershing has a sturdy turret, but it's not that good as the T32s. It can still get penetrated by gold shots, but it will soak up some of the damage. Pershing is much more mobile, and that's why you can use Pershing sometimes on a map like this. This is actually my favorite map. Like, I don't know, I like steps. Yeah, also, sorry, didn't mention in the start. The Pokemons are green, Unsullied are red. And Unsullied are defending now. They pulled the RD all the way up here. It's gonna have nice shots towards these tanks here. And yeah, we'll see if they actually push. They're going the other side. This is gonna be weird. And yeah, Tefas actually knows that they're lightweights now here. He's kind of isolated, but yeah, nobody can really come close because of the cover of these 2 lights and the presence of RD being overwhelming. If he goes out too much, like everyone from the Unsullied is basically just waiting for someone to poke out and just punish them. But yeah, Cephas is playing this really safe. And they're probably gonna push towards this gap. Tried shooting on the move, but to no avail. Oh, takes a shot in the back. This is not a good situation for Pokemons. Cephas is down to 1k HP. Already. Oh, he actually hit that one. Oh my god, where did it land? Oh, right here. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, I'll just have to throw this out there. Chwarak is probably one of the best RD players in Red S. So, no wonder he is playing RD. It just depends how good his crew is. Yeah, another one. Oh my god, this is crazy. Down to 60 HP. Like, he can now shoot with HE and actually finish this T32 off. This T32 is going to make a lot of troubles. But if he's down, then this cap is going to be much safer. My neighbors are doing something in the back. I hope you can't hear it, but it's driving me crazy at the moment. Pershing is doing fine right now. This T32 doesn't manage to land shots on it, but we'll see if RD... he'd probably switch to HE and just finish off this T32. That would be awesome, but... Oh, Domino. gets resetted. Let's see what. Oh, he actually shot the Pershing with the HA. Mickey is or Mikey. Sorry, I don't know how, but I'm gonna call you Mikey. Mikey is down, so I won't have to mispronounce your name again. Sorry again for that. It's looking pretty good for the Pokemons. Nice shot towards one of those T54 lightweights. He's down to 500 and something. These Pershing and T32 are like really low. They basically just have 3 lightweights to work with the support of these 3 tanks. And we see Toy Soldier is actually moving forward. Cephas also. And Toy will probably finish off this T32, or will try to at least. Oh, missed shot. No, he's shooting the light, but yeah, on the other side, oh my god, Schwarak actually finished off that lightweight. This is crazy. Oh, Sean is down for the Pokemons, and yep, we're gonna see this Persian falling down soon. Toy is here with Cephas. Jarvan actually managed to finish off this guy here. We'll see if Jarman can kill off Ion. That the DPM on the 416 is just crazy. Oh, Potentich actually managed to evade that ram, and yeah, this is looking pretty well. They will try the cap. Like, there's no point in trying to catch up with 2 lightweights. And a bit of a problem for Pokemons is actually these lightweights are full HP. But the awesome job did by Chvarak, as I said, like, he's one, as far as I know, one of the best RD players in RLS, so really awesome job he did there. I think he did like 2k damage, maybe even more, like I'm not 100% sure, but and they know that the lightweights are going to come from around here, and Chvarak is actually going to be the one to spot. And he did spot one light, but not enough, not big enough overall. He can't waste another shot on Chvarak, or he won't be able to reset. Chvarak will gonna try and block him off, shooting with HE or something, and the cap is done. Oh, 700 damage. The cap is done, and Pokemons take this one. So both teams winning in an attack, which is pretty unusual. And it's 1-1 now. 3k damage! Oh my god! So he did 2.3k before the last shot. That last shot was 700 more damage. Like, this is crazy! This is... Sorry, I almost swear there. But this is just like... Wow! 3k damage by a tier 6! This is just out of this world. Oh my god, 5 direct hits, all 5 penetrated. Sorry, it's just funny. The tier 6 already winning a game, like that's crazy. You just won this game, like the rest of it did like 2k damage, 3 point something, like 4k damage did by the rest of his team, and he alone did 3. This is just awesome. So, you gotta be pissed. Like, you're playing with 4 lightweights and the T32, and the whole T32 is basically killed by an enemy tier 6 RD, and then he kills one of your lightweights. It's just, what? Oh god. That's like if I was the Unsullied, one of the Unsullied, like I'd be pretty annoyed with that. Like, why did we let him get those easy shots off? Nonetheless, a great job done by Pokemons. They really put their faith in Chvarak, and he really did an awesome job there. Basically, almost single-handedly won that game. Cephas and the T30 in the Ice 3, and the T32 was being driven by, I can't remember. They put a lot of pressure on those heavies from the Unsullied, and they kept them spotted all the time, so they couldn't really move around freely. And those lightweights couldn't really push because the IS-3 was in that hole. If you commit to the IS-3 too much, you won't be able to get cover from the T-32 and the Pershing because the IS-3 is in that hole, and the enemy lightweights can just come around and surround you. Plus, that 416 has, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but when it came out, it had the biggest DPM in Tier 8. Like, maybe RU has now a bit bigger DPM. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the numbers, but I know that 416 like has enormous DPM, and you don't wanna trade shots with that. Like, no way. So yeah, those lightweights couldn't do much, and they were just forced to peek out and try and shoot and reset the cap. But Chwarak, being the clicker, the sky warrior that he is, did an awesome job. So it's now game 3, Himmelsdorf, Unsullied versus Pokemons. Poke! Pika Pika! And the Unsullied will be the ones to defend. They probably have a better seed. We see the mirror setups, so this will be determined probably by tactics and skill. Actually, not completely mirror. I was mistaken. Toy Soldier has a T-32, so we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of surprises. It's probably gonna be a pretty standard game. You wouldn't want risking a lose now. It's quarterfinals. Like, if you get past the quarterfinals, it's just awesome. The monies await you there. It's the money. We see Pokemon's actually driving up the hill. This is not something you see every day. Actually, you do, kind of. Like, at least once a week. And yeah, this is basically the standard push down the railroad by the Unsullied. They're going to secure the railroad. One IS-3 was left behind. They came from behind. Yeah, this is basically the standard spot for the IS-3 you leave. We saw something like this last week. Tefas here is going to spot some of the tanks. I heard shots, so yeah, probably this IS-3 here. Alina Shul. I'm bad with these nicknames and pronunciation. Like, putting accents on the right spot is pretty much impossible for me. But these guys' names I can read. We see they're actually committing to this push down the hill, and there's no information for the Unsullied. They don't know. Now they know. Shone was actually the one to take damage. This wasn't really supposed to happen. 5100s turn around. They're going to drive probably to this corner here and support the IS-3, but question is, will they be in time? The Pokemons are pushing. If they manage to take good positions, this will be hard for the Unsullied to. Oh, this is weird. I've never seen a team just stay here. This is actually pretty weird. But yeah, the 5100s actually have their back. If anyone wants to come out and punish this. T-37s are basically just watching each other there. The IS-3 will probably reset when the time is right, but yeah, now they know the enemy is just sitting here in this corner, and they're moving their 5100s all the way around. They are gonna try and kill it. T-37. Oh, Mikey missed a shot. Yeah, T-37's down. Now they know the 5100s are going to just drive around here. And yeah, Jarman is coming up front to actually protect the cap carrier, Chwarak, but you shouldn't really like go for the cap here. They should have just went out and try and make an advantage, but the Unsullied are taking up positions they want to. And they are going to push out. T37 is going to reset. Like, this is... Oh, but he died so fast! Oh my, I thought he was gonna be able to reset, but Chvarak is 93, 96, 98! They actually capped it! Oh my god, the Unsullied took so much time. I thought the T37 will be able to reset that, but those 5100s, they knew the T37 is gonna come, but those reflexes, like, the moment he peeked out, he was dead. Like, beautiful, beautiful play by those 5100s, saving the day, and Chvarak 73%. Oh my god, Chvarak winning 2 games in a row for his team. GG, good game, Pokemons. Congrats to moving up to the semis. Good game to Unsullied also. Beautiful first game. They didn't have that much luck in the second one because Chvarak basically obliterated them in his RD. And in this third game, like, they just took too much time. Like, that's the only like, I don't know, the Pokemons were really like in just one line. Like, it was, they didn't really have that much cover for each other. Only those 5100s, and those ice trees were pretty clumped up, and it could have been an easy cleanup, but they just took too much driving around, and that cost them the game, unfortunately for them, fortunately for Pokemons. And we're going to see the semis, Pokemons versus Freehunt, actually.